I can be, make dreams reality. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 2022 Project Forward graduation ceremony. As some of you know, I am Stacia Bradley, the Senior Special Programs Coordinator here at Project Forward. Over the last few years, I have gotten to know many of the friends and families who sit before me in one capacity or another, and I am absolutely thrilled to welcome you in person today to celebrate these great graduates. A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion, but this one feels even more special as it marks the culmination of a learning experience that included a year of remote learning and required extreme amounts of patience on everyone's part. The 2022 graduates have shown unprecedented resilience, grace, and determination during this pandemic as they rose to meet the challenges before them. COVID could not derail these students, and I stand before you to applaud their tenacity and their achievement in reaching their goals. They are a remarkable group, and we have been truly blessed to be part of their educational journey. We thank you as well, friends and families, for trusting us with your students' vocational education. The support that you have provided has been so instrumental in allowing us to do the important work that we do and to help our graduates to achieve this moment. Please join me in giving yourselves a round of applause. And now, I have the pleasure of introducing by video our president of Cape Cod Community College, Dr. John Cox.
Graduates, are we ready? I can't hear you. Thanks. I was traveling to work the other day listening to Willie Nelson, and you all remember Willie. He was reminiscing about the promised land. He sings about the multitudes lending us a helping hand as we navigate the winding road across the shifting sand, where there's room for everyone in this promised land. Before we begin presenting your diplomas today, let's acknowledge some of the multitudes that have made Project Forward possible, a part of our promised land. It's very important that we recognize our family, our friends, the support from our community, and the contributors that help make Project Forward possible. And let's recognize our faculty and our staff, enabling Project Forward to be forward, enhancing your success. Thanks to everyone who remained the backbone of our successes and our students, now graduates. Look around you, see the people, see the community that believes in your powerful futures through Project Forward at Cape Cod Community College. See the people who enable you to be here today, achieving this moment and all it represents. And know that we remain committed to your success. And I truly want to thank you for continuing to energize this college and our commitment to Project Forward and student success and the promised land. Thank you, and to all the best.
Good afternoon. Hello, and my name is Cree Dory, and I'm the Learning Disability Specialist here at Project Forward. It has been my pleasure and entire staff to work with each and every student this year. Over the course of the last years, as you students have transitioned from a job, from a high school setting, we have celebrated your accomplishments and worked together when challenges arose. We hope you remember your time with us, whether it was in the classroom or out in the community on a field trip or during an internship. You have left us with many fond memories. You have taught us, you have taught me as much as we have taught you. I'd like to introduce our student speaker, Shannon Jaget.
Good afternoon, President Cox, Vice President Varanos, and Dean Q, and other distinguished guests and faculty, and of course, our family and our friends who have joined us here today to celebrate this happy day. My name is Shannon Jagat, and I am speaking to you on behalf of my classmates in the concentration programs here at Project Forward. We may not be many in number, but we are strong. We are strong in spirit, and we are strong in our desire to succeed and someday become independent. We are all so different, though we have much more in common. We all get up and get out every day, even on days we really don't want to. We all come from different challenges, but we have not only accepted our challenges, no, we have embraced them. And now, today, I am asking you, my fellow classmates, to take all the knowledge and experience that you have gained from Project Forward and to use that to go out into the world and challenge yourself some more. Instead of just making it through the day, let's challenge ourselves to make a difference in that day. You may be nervous about taking public transportation. That worry would even be standing in the way of getting your dream job. I'm here to tell you, just get on the bus and do it. You might be nervous about the thought of going on a job interview. But you know what, guys? Most people are nervous about job interviews, including the person that is interviewing you. So you know what you do? You just do it. You may be nervous about sitting down and having a conversation with someone. You are afraid they will think that you are silly and not smart. But you know what? You might be the only person to say something kind to that person all day. Isn't that worth stepping out of your comfort zone? I think it is. Well, you may be most comfortable staying at home, but you know what? There are a lot of people and organizations out here that need your help. So why not find a place to volunteer? It's a great way to meet people. And also, your experience for when you apply on your job, you can write it on your resume. I don't think about things, no, I just do them because I am too busy. And that, to me, is just a waste of time. I only think about the things I can do, or about what new things I can learn. Every day is a new day to me. And I cannot wait to come here to Cape Cod Community College Project Forward and to see what I can learn. And I have learned so much here at Project Forward. It is like my home away from home. This year, in my work retail study at the college bookstore, I learned how to be prompt, patient, and productive. I enjoyed going to work at the Fuller bookstore and seeing the list of tasks that await for me when I arrived here. I liked unpacking, labeling the clothes, and coordinating them to look nice on the shelves. I really enjoyed designing the large window display for spring and for graduation. I also love communicating with the staff and students. I guess you could say that I am pretty outgoing. Everyone seems to know my name here, even the new students. Well, I feel wanted. People have time to teach me here at Project Forward, and I appreciate that. Project Forward, also, I gotta take this hat off. It's falling off. Project Forward has given me the direction that I know is possible that I can teach children. I would eventually like to get my early childhood education certification and work or volunteer at the YMCA across the way here in West Barnstable. I like having a goal. It's something to work towards. I always say, if you can't find success at something, try something new, guys. I am so grateful that Cape Cod Community College gives to me. Other colleges, they don't have programs here like Project Forward. And I appreciate that. So I hope all you graduates today will leave here feeling positive about your future. Because you know what, guys? We really have come so far. But don't stop now, because there's so much further we can go. So I hope to see you out there on that bus, volunteering, or who knows, maybe we'll bump into each other someday. Wherever you go, I hope you take this time to enjoy this journey like I have. Thank you. I can't believe I took that off. This way.
Thank you, Shannon. This has been a very busy year for these graduates that sit in front of you. As a group, they have dedicated nearly 700 hours, either on-campus interning or interning out in the community. Landscape and facility students got their hands dirty over the year, working on the beds, planting memorial tulip gardens. Retail students manned our Seashore Cafe, and also some went on to work at Michael's Craft Store. Hospitality and culinary students worked endlessly in the kitchen preparing meals. And mass communication and broadcasting students spun music at WKKL and shot short stories at Sandwich Community TV. You should all be extremely proud of everything you've accomplished. Congratulations to the graduates, their families, and their supporters. I would like now to introduce our esteemed guests, VP of Academic and Student Affairs here at Cape Cod Community College, Dr. Kathy Varanos.
I don't know about anyone else, but I sure don't love following Shannon. Shannon, you were amazing, amazing. Good afternoon, Project Forward graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, and distinguished guests and supporters of our students. It's a privilege to speak with you today as we honor our graduates who have earned their credentials in the Cape Cod Community College Project Forward program. 7 months ago, I had the opportunity to return to Cape Cod Community College in the role of Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs after exploring another sector of higher education. During my interview, while standing right here, I was asked why I wanted to return to 4Cs. I said, because Project Forward has the best coffee on Cape Cod. But it wasn't really just the coffee. It was that I really missed being part of a community college that has prioritized participation for all of our community college members and community members for the last 34 years. Having all of you here working with peers on degrees and certificates and vocational and independent living skills while building friendships truly helps this college realize our goal of being the community's college. During your 2-year program with Project Forward, you come and study how you can work in the trade areas our community needs most. We see Project Forward graduates employed in these areas all over Cape Cod, the islands, the South Coast, and we couldn't be more proud of you. In fact, we would not be 4Cs without you. So thank you for coming to us. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for helping us be the community's college. You are a very special class for many reasons, and we're going to talk about those reasons specifically today. For one thing, you're here because you earned your credentials despite the disruptions that a pandemic caused on your learning. We know that coming to Zoom classes might not have been as enjoyable as coming to class in person, but you stuck with it until you could come back in person. You persevered and succeeded in a way that was never expected. You focused on what you could do, not what you couldn't do. You showed everyone that you should never, ever be underestimated. Because the fact is that each of you is unique and wise and talented. No one label applies to one of you or all of you. Each of you brings a wonderful combination of interests, talents, and individual ways of looking at the world that enriches not only our college, but your family, your community, your classroom, and your workplace. So today, I'd like to use your words and achievements to paint a portrait of how very special each one of you is. Let's take Alexander Cook, for example. Despite really disliking that feeling of crossing the bridge and having it feel tight to come to 4Cs every day, Alexander is a 2-time graduate of Project Forward, completing the hospitality and culinary concentration this time. Alexander says he appreciated Shannon telling him, "Every day is a new day," because it made Alexander think each day could get better. But Alexander didn't wait for life to get better. He's continuing his education at a community college on the other side of the bridge, we won't say their name, where he'll be studying business going forward. Alexander, thank you for your warmth and optimism. And there's Stephanie Iardi, who is determined to work for a living. Stephanie graduated last year, but came back and earned her ServSafe certification. Stephanie wants to work in an elder care facility in the kitchen because she enjoys the elderly. She also loves Cape Cod and country music. Stephanie, in a few years, when I need an elder care facility after this job, I'll look for the one that serves Southern fried chicken and biscuits while rocking some Toby Keith, because I know that you'll be right there. Shannon Gedget has brought her love of life and children to our community every day. Shannon has volunteered in child caregiving in 4 different settings already, including the YMCA and Cape Cod Child Development Center. Shannon describes Project Forward as her home away from home and says the teachers here work with you. Shannon, your ability to recognize and express that tells me that you've got the heart of a teacher. We look forward to welcoming you back next year as you continue to learn about children and teach the rest of us about attitude and life. Tolu Haruna takes genuine pride in his accomplishment and brings focus to his goals. Tolu expresses gratitude to all of those who've supported him. His favorite memory this year was earning his ServSafe food handling certification. Tolu looks forward to working in the hotel industry and will continue to pursue his goals with college studies closer to home in Worcester. Tolu, we're so glad to have had the opportunity to work with you. Teddy McGowan has a huge range of interests. He loves animals and wants to be a vet tech. He's proud of his artwork and is inspired by his grandmother's art. He's loved his work at the radio station, especially working with his many friends. Teddy's a book lover and wants to help in libraries. Teddy's helpful, caring spirit and positive energy have been contagious to all of us at 4Cs. Lindsay Joyce is a fierce and determined person. Lindsay says, "I'm very strong. I've got it under control." Lindsay describes herself as a giving person, saying, "I like to do for others." She's enjoyed the Ag and Facilities program this year, working on gardening, landscaping, and cleaning. She says she's loved Project Forward and will come back next year because it's something new in her life that she can do. Shouldn't we all have that attitude, Lindsay? Jonathan Catton is proud of pushing himself through school despite health obstacles and learning differently. Jonathan holds a job at a local retail store and is proud of strengthening his cashiering skills in the retail concentration at the Seashore Cafe. Jonathan has formed close relationships with several of his teachers and Chief Padilla. In our eyes, Jonathan hasn't met a challenge that he can't overcome. Drew Goidas enjoys nature enormously. He completed the Ag and Facilities concentration and loved learning about the forest and working with Mr. Joe on campus to plant and water and watch his garden grow. Drew will be headed to a gardening supply store with his job coach in the future to further his interests in farms and plants while helping to maintain the store. Planet Earth needs you, Drew. Thank you for your passion. Alika Pine is our beauty specialist. While pursuing her certificate in hospitality and culinary arts, Alika demonstrated her ability to bring her sparkle to hospitality and merchandising projects. And that's not just because she loves beauty products. Alika's friendly personality and infectious smile enable her to shine, whether she's working her job at TJ Maxx or practicing her serving skills in the hospitality program. Alika simply lights up the room. Christos Constantine is our no-nonsense guy and a graduate of Project Forward who earned a scholarship last night during the Evening of Excellence put on by the 4Cs Foundation. Christos enjoyed his communication class while pursuing the Mass Communication and Broadcasting certificate. Christos advises, when you make a commitment to something, you have to stick to it. Christos, we're grateful for your wisdom and your talent and your expression. Like many of us here, Jillian Caniff loves books and wants to be a librarian. She enjoys nonfiction, current events, and history. She's worked at the Pembroke Town Hall and at the Pembroke Public Library as a page. Jillian's book recommendations for all of us include The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas and the Who Was series by Penguin Books. Alina Cohn is our entrepreneur. She is a whiz with money and has built an extensive resume of retail experiences, including working at Marshall's, Second View Thrift Store, and the Salvation Army Food Pantry, among others. Alina is also a talented crafter, making crocheted stress toys and jewelry that she markets on her own Etsy site, Alina Sees Creations. Martha Stewart better step aside. Here comes Alina. Ethan Schwartz is an avid sports fan and a great friend. Ethan completed his certificate in agriculture and facilities and made many new friends in the process. He's looking forward to his new apartment in Plymouth and watching the Celtics, Red Sox, and Pats with friends. Ethan wanted to thank President Cox for his support of Project Forward, and Ethan is praying that Ukraine gets peace. Thank you, Ethan. Kaylee Rawlings has been studying at Cape Cod Community College steadily since 2012. She previously earned her associate's degree in general studies, taking courses in human services, communication, child development, and more. Kaylee completed her certificate this year in Mass Communication and Broadcasting and also earned a 4Cs Foundation scholarship just last night. Kaylee will be moving to an internship at WPFR Radio. Kaylee's been a caregiver for individuals with disabilities all over Cape Cod in multiple programs. She'd like to use her insights and her career in radio to raise awareness and understanding of people with disabilities. Kaylee's message is, we're just like everybody else. We do our best. I couldn't have said it better, Kaylee. That's the message of the day. Congratulations, Project Forward.
And now, I would like to begin the presentation of the certificates to our graduates. Jillian Caniff, Mass Communications and Broadcasting. Oh. I was a little premature there, apparently. Jonathan Caton, Retail Operations Management. Elena Colm, Retail Operations Management. Christos Constantine, Mass Communications and Broadcasting. Alexander Cook, Hospitality and Culinary Arts. Shannon Jiguette, Retail Operations Management. Andrew Goitis, Agriculture and Facilities Management. Tulupe Haruna, Mass Communications and Broadcasting. Stephanie Iarardi, Hospitality and Culinary Arts. Theodore McGowan, Mass Communications and Broadcasting. Alika Pine, Hospitality and Culinary Arts. Kaylee Rawlings, Mass Communications and Broadcasting. And last but certainly not least, Ethan Schwartz, Agriculture and Facilities Management. And now I would like to introduce our alumni speaker, Connor McGough. He is a Project Forward 2010-2011 graduate of the program, and now Project Forward classroom assistant and employee extraordinaire, Connor McGough.
You guys are too kind. Let's see. I lost the speech. I don't know what is it.
We're breathing.
Yeah, I just couldn't find it.
There we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Let me be the first one to welcome you as an alumni of the Project Forward program. Hi, everyone. My name is Connor McGough. Some people also know me as DJ Styles. I'm a proud graduate of the Project Forward's Mass Communications and Broadcasting class of 2010. And I'm also the assistant in the Mass Communications class. Today you earn your certificate, and tomorrow you start your independent future. If you have a dream job, go for it. After Project Forward, I took some mainstream broadcasting classes. I had a show at 9.7 WKKL. Never in a million years did I think I would be an assistant to our wonderful instructor, Mina Green. Wave your hand. Yeah, there you go. Mina Green, she taught me everything I know. I might have taught her a few things myself. I'm not being modest here. Yeah, maybe a little modest, okay. After college, I applied to different radio stations and finally landed a job at Frank FM. After years of training and work, I became the junior executive producer of the Frank Morning Show. As of last month, I became the executive producer of the show. Big accomplishment, yeah, thank you. We actually met right here. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there, sorry. I also got married to the love of my life, Chelsea Whalen. Thank you. We actually met right here at Project Forward in 2008. And last year, my wife and I moved into our own condo. Thank you. In conclusion, I want to remind you all that today you become a member of a very special group as a Project Forward alumni. Keep in touch with us, and in the words of Walt Disney, the greatest dreamer of all time, keep moving forward, and don't give up on your dreams. Thank you, guys.
And let me take a moment to introduce the Dean of Student Retention and Completion and the Dean that oversees Project Forward, Dr. Angela Quidadamo.
Good afternoon, everybody. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you, Connor. That was wonderful. Very few words here. I want to get to the party because you guys have absolutely earned it. I just want to thank our Project Forward staff, both here and the teachers and the staff that are together for putting this whole production together for you all today. I think you did a great job. I want to give you a round of applause. And I want to echo what Shannon said earlier. As you leave here, you've all had an incredible journey. I want you to continue to be lifelong learners, be curious, be bold, explore, and find joy in everything that you do, because we certainly receive that from you when we get to interact with you, so keep it up. You give so much to so many of us. So best of luck in everything that comes next, and we'll see you at the party. Congratulations.
Okay, guys. Let me be the first to introduce the graduating class of 2022 from Project Forward. Graduates, you may now rise. Please take a moment to switch your tassel to the left, as you are now officially graduates. We're so proud of you. Parents, a quick note before they exit. We will be stopping for a photo opportunity in front of the building once the students exit and get situated. Thank you all for coming.